little walkthrough DIY on how to create these beautiful moss pumpkins. So oftentimes you'll see where you've created a topiary out of moss, and you'll take a styrofoam ball and cover it with moss, and that's a really inexpensive way to create a beautiful display piece. Anytime that you bring a natural element like moss or wood into a room, it really creates an appearance of elegance, and it also creates a really warm, inviting little touch. So what I've done is I have taken some pumpkins for our fall, autumn season, and I've covered them with moss, and then I've chosen to use these little white, simplistic coffee mugs as my little pumpkin planters. So I'm going to tell you what it is that you need. It's very, very simple. You want to make sure that you use something underneath because the moss can get kind of messy, but here's how I created these two pumpkins. And this one is the shorter round pumpkin, and then this one is the taller pumpkin. And so for the shorter pumpkin, I got one of these burlap pumpkins from the dollar store. And I simply took my Elmer's glue. I did not use hot glue for this. And I put strips of Elmer's glue on my pumpkin. And then I simply took some of my moss grass that I also got from the dollar store, and in small piles I applied that to the pumpkin. And then as you're applying, you just shake it off, and whatever the excess is falls off, and you continue that process all the way around the pumpkin and underneath. After I allowed it to cure for a few hours, I then sprayed it with hairspray, and that locked everything in really well, so that, I mean, you're always probably going to have a few little pieces that will come off, but in general, everything stays intact pretty well once you've cured it and you've sprayed it with some hairspray. So the items that I have here all came from the dollar store, minus my black and white polka dot ribbon that I chose to use here. So since it is fall, and as I've said in many of my videos, I don't like the bright orange pumpkin-y sort of ribbons and things like that, I chose to use a really timeless black and white polka dot ribbon for my pumpkin planter, because black and white I think is absolutely timeless. And when you mix black, white, and this natural element of moss together, you have a really timeless, sophisticated, elegant look. So for the taller pumpkin, this pumpkin also came from the dollar store, and I covered it with my Elmer's glue as well, and followed the same process. I just took my moss grass, applied it to the pumpkin, I let it cure, and then I sprayed it with hairspray. And then afterwards, these are very basic, and they're so cute, white coffee mugs from the dollar store. And so I flipped it around to the front-facing side to create a planter. And then I tied my black and white polka dot ribbon around the front, and I did what was considered a simple bow. And then I just simply set my pumpkin on top, and it creates this really pretty topiary. And these are pumpkins, so they go with the season. Again, moss grass, very elegant. You could display these in a basket or in a bowl. You could use them in a tray, but I've chosen to use mine in this really pretty little coffee mug planters. So now they have a topiary look to them, and they really look elegant. And I've placed them in my family room on a few side tables, and they look really expensive, very high-end, very simple to do, very little cost involved, and you're going to have a great, beautiful, sophisticated look for your home decor. So thank you for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Leave your comments below. You can visit my website, www.athomewithzane.com. We'll look for you the next time, and remember, it's your home. Create a space you'll truly love.